Alright guys, this is my big farm setup. I'm using the modded map. It's called US map on the Farming Simulator 19 or FS19 mod website. If you look for US map, now it's actually Ravenport that's been modified. So, and the only difference is it creates a nice little farm over here in your normal starting area, but it also creates this farm up here in the left corner, which is what I'm using. And besides having this little farm set up here in the corner and just slightly changing in the field setup to make this farm here. Besides that, it has a respawn point in the middle of this farm. So if I come to this map and I had an implement and I wanted to reset it, it would reset to right here in the center of my farm. Because if before I really wanted to farm this area, but to get that big equipment all the way from the shop up these little tiny roads and all the way up to here was impossible. I gave up. So I found this modded map, and you can reset things right to the center of your farm, and which is great. So I've got, it comes all set up for you, but I deleted as much as all the stuff I didn't want, and I kept the things I did want. And I've set up a pretty big farm here, so I'm going to show you how I've got it going, because it's a pretty nice setup. It took a little trial and error, and I've got as much John Deere stuff as I can. I've got these tractors modded with a bigger motor so they can handle some of the high horsepower implements. So I've already did silage from a cornfield and filled this one silo. So let me switch. Okay, so now this is a really big field here, and this is just stuff I'm making money off of. Just stuff I'm growing to sell for money. Let's go to the map here. So yeah, this big field here, number 3, is just for money. I've been growing soybeans, and well, I tried soybeans this time. I might switch to something else. Number 1 here, I grew corn, and that's going to be for that's for silage, and then I'm going to get a little bit of corn off of it too. And this one's just for whatever I feel like I need. I set up my pig pen here, large pig pen. So I got a large cow pen, and I got a horse thing over here in the farm. And this big grass area is where I've been getting grass for the hay bales. So yeah, I've got, if I go back, and I'll show you what became necessary. But over here is my bales that I got. The big field started out with barley in it, so I just went ahead and made a whole bunch of straw bales. Well, as many as I felt like I wanted to do. I could have made a lot more, and I've only got this many hay bales so far, so that'll get me by for a little bit. But I did end up having to get the big bud, the big monster sized tractor, the big bud, and I got this trailer because it also works with silage, so it works. So it's better than the other one that it doesn't. The other one doesn't do silage, but it does grains and stuff. So I got this one so it'll do everything. So let me empty this tractor here. and because this is just stuff I'm selling, I've been running all this soybeans to, if you see in the background there is the train station, the train grain bin for the train, and I've been storing it all in there. And one of these, whenever I get a chance, I'm going to run the load with the train down to sell it. So even though I do have a silo in my farm, I've been putting all this stuff I'm going to sell into the train silo. So let's go run this. Oh, wrong one. So let's go run this last batch down to the train silo. Then I'm going to have to move these harvesters off the field and get started with the plowing, cultivating, and all that stuff to get this field ready for next planting. I'm using all really big equipment, so things don't take very long, which means I'm using the Big Bud tractor, which I had to do even though I was able to get enough horsepower from the mods on them big John Deeres. They were just, you know, they weren't heavy enough, and they're too small, and it just didn't handle worth a crap. So I put, because I'm using the biggest implements, the biggest planter, the biggest cultivator, the biggest everything, so things don't take forever. So I had to use the Big Bud so it could actually handle the equipment. Go around these train guards. So yeah, I've been putting everything in here, and eventually I'll use the train to take it over to sell it. Now everything else I've been that I might see, because my main concern is having a livestock farm, a really big livestock farm. Come on, camera. So everything else that's going to be for feeding livestock, I've been putting in my farm silo. So alright, this is done, and I've got that silo filled of silage, one thing filled with silage. So what I'm going to do is the rest of the cornfield I'm going to harvest with a corn header and just get corn for the cat or for the pigs. So here's all my here's my pigs set up here. I haven't bought any livestock yet, but I've got everything ready. I've got the water, I've got the hay bale shredder, and I've got all my baling stuff over here, and I do have a sprayer, even though most of my planting equipment has fertilizer on it. So here's the Big Bud, and here's the monster planter cultivator for it. So we get this thing moved over and get this thing going on that really big field. Now this thing has trouble getting over these railroad tracks sometimes, so let me see if I can make it. Oh man, no, that ain't gonna want to go, is it? There we go. So alright, I'm gonna go all, because this field's kind of crooked, I'm gonna go all the way to this far edge. I really should plow it, but I don't remember. No, I don't think this thing needs plowing. I think this implement makes you not need to plow it. I'm not sure though. But yeah, with this thing here, you have to have the Big Bud. None of the other tractors handle this thing. So let's get her. Something about like this. We'll see. See how wide it gets. Might do it. And while it's doing that, let's look and see. I don't think I need to plow with this thing. It's a seeder machine off. Seed directly, no cultivating or plowing. Yep. So that's good. Now this time, instead of soybeans, let's plant something else. Canola. Let's just plant some canola, I guess. Oh, shit. Well, I hit the wrong button. So, let's see. I need to bring up that menu so I can see what I'm doing here. Damn it. I can't believe that happened. Help window on. Refill. Hopefully it picks all that stuff up and I ain't gotta. Man, that was a major screw up there. Because there's no way to move these little pallets here. They're just going to be stuck there, and I don't want them to be stuck there. Alright, what the hell? So, let's see, unload, open cover. Go ahead and start folding this thing, because I'm going to have to do some, Man, that just ruined everything there. I see nothing for refill. Why does that thing keep closing? Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I hit the I key, which unloads it wherever it's at. So if I go this way, I should be able to get them. Why is that thing? There we go. Well, I was trying to not make this video boring, but come on now. Wrong button. I wish you could just reset these pallets like you can the implements and stuff, just for situations like this. Took me quite a while to figure out how to even load this planter up too. It was kind of tricky. I was having problems with it working with the seed silo. But I finally got it to work, so. Alright, now we can get back to it. Alright. We're gonna line this guy up, close that, unfold this, and get the worker doing it, because apparently I can't do it without screwing up. Is that going to be long enough? Ooh, it's really close. Get this a little over this way here, just to make sure. Alright, hire the worker, let him do this. Why is that thing still out? Stop. Close this thing up. You would have figured the worker would have knew to do that. Alright, now this guy's going. So now we gotta move the combines out of here. Now one of these combines we're gonna have to put a corn head on, and I'll show you here in a second when we get there. You can tell that they're all dirty. They've been doing some work. So if you look on the right there's a cornfield, and that's how much corn is left, and the silage is the part that's done. You know, I turned into silage. So we'll leave the other combine out, and we'll take this one in. You know what? To make things easier, I'm just going to drop this harvesting head off right there, because it's a real pain to get that wide harvesting head through the fence here for our farm. Alright, now we gotta get this corn head on here. So I'm pretty much, as soon as that silage is done, I just put the cover on the silage, but as soon as that's fermented, then I'll be ready to start buying livestock. No point in buying them until I'm ready. I have the stuff ready to feed them with. So, all right, we'll get this guy going here. Getting the corn for the pigs. We'll need this guy in a second, but let's get this guy. We'll get this one out of the field, out of the way. Need a place to stick them. I think I'll just throw them in this field that we don't own. Or we'll just drive them over the tracks here. Get them out. Get them out of the way. That's good. Oh yeah, we got this. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We got a field to harvest yet. This little field right here is oats. I planted oats in it, and that'll be to feed the horses. So there's no point in getting any more straw bales. Got enough straw bales for forever. So now that I got that fixed, let me turn this window off. Alright, he can do that. Now I'll get this guy ready. So yeah, if you got that big bud and those couple big implements, you can do that big field real quick. And I just have the two combines tag teaming that big field, and it goes really quick. I mean, so how's this guy doing? He's got a minute to go here. See if you see over. See, running blind in the cornfield. Hopefully there ain't nothing in there. But yeah, this is the other one I got. This is for cultivating only. See, if it wasn't for planting corn, I wouldn't need anything except what that big bud is pulling. But because of the corn, I have to use a different planter, because that planter that the big bud's pulling right now does not do corn. So I've got another planter, and I got a plow, and I got a cultivator, all just for corn. So you can see up there by the crone is my corn planter, and then the crone I use to turn the corn into silage. So this combine should be getting pretty close, maybe. It doesn't really look like it, but we'll let them go for a minute. So yeah, this is the setup. I mean, it's a nice little setup, and once I get everything ready for the cows and the pigs, it'll be a nice, efficient way of doing things. You know, I wanted to use these tractors first, but they just couldn't handle that big planter combo thing that the big bud's pulling right now. And I've got this John Deere, the R6 or whatever it is, and this just for the front loader and the front PTO. I need to buy some. I guess I could buy some horses already. See, I'm not gonna like try to make money off the horses. I just wanna. I'll just ride the horses just for fun. But I'm planning on having a whole. Okay, where's my horses? Oh, I didn't do it correctly. But I plan on doing a whole lot of cows and pigs, like big time, to see if I can make a profitable, very large okay, now how do I get on them? There we go. I want to see if I make a profitable, very large livestock farm with that one big field to supplement the income. So one of our combines should be about full. I seen the little message. I'm probably just going to take this corn directly over to the pig pen. I wonder if I can put it in the pig pen before I have pigs in it. I don't think I can actually. So let him finish off this row. He'll be done. He'll be full here. Yep, there he is. He's full. So I got weeds turned off. I've got lime turned off. Crop damage turned off. But I do have plowing turned on. And, yeah, that's about it, I guess. So I'm going to buy a few pigs and a few cows, and I want them to make their own babies. And so let me see if I can put this in the pig thing yet or not. And if not, I might just buy some cows or some pigs real quick to make me able to dump it off. And I don't have the thing on, so it probably wouldn't tell me. Yeah, I think it would tell me. Okay, let's buy some pigs real quick. Say, we'll buy 50. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, however many we buy, we'll look at the number first. Good enough. Alright. Before anything happens, let's see how many we got. Pigs. 73. Okay. So we start off with 73 pigs. Let's see if we can, is it gonna prompt us to dump it or not? I might need to turn that window back on, because there we go. Alright, so they got food. The water tanker's right there and it's full of water, but I don't have a tractor over here to run it. Let's empty out this combine so he can finish off. And this is oats, so we're going to dump this into the horse pen. And see Big Bud over there, he's almost got that big field knocked out. He's more than halfway. See, and I have a little problem because of train tracks that the hired helpers don't want to get that last little bit of the fields. So alright, we'll dump this off with the horses. We'll come back and I'm sure the corn harvester will be about ready. And this go around, we won't grow no more corn because we have enough silage and we're going to have enough corn, so we might as well just let's put it on this side. So we might as well just grow something else there this go around. I mean, we could always grow more corn later. And that's full now, so We'll have to dump it in here. And we left that horse out in the field. I wonder if I can tab over it. Well, I gotta bring this back anyway, so. But yeah, I really like this modded map. It makes things work out way better. Being able to reset all your equipment to your farm is so much better than having to try to drag it from the shop. Oh, our horse is still there. Can we tab to the horse? There we go. Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go put this guy up. I think we can just jump this fence over here. Be quicker. And he can eat some oats. And we need to put water in here too. So what I need to do... Yeah, this tractor... Let me go ahead and bring this tractor back over by the pigs. Oh, wait. Need to get our bale spike. But I'll bring this back over to the pigs. That way I can put some water in there and bring the water tanker back over here. See, and the cows get the mixed ration, so that mixer stays here. And the pigs, they're going to need a little bit of several different types of food, so I'm going to have to use the big trailer to move that over there. I'll worry about that in a minute. Yeah, this is what does it say? Northwest Transport. I looked in there and it only goes so deep and then it ends. It's kind of at the edge of the map. But yeah, it took quite a while to get all this all set up. You know, get it set up and ready. But now that it is set up, it's going to be, you know, a nice, efficient, big farm. And we have a water fill spot on our farm. So, if we need more water, we just fill it up there. It took the whole thing. So before I go do anything else, let me go ahead and get some bedding in there. No, I haven't tried this bale shredder yet, so might be interesting. I crammed 3 bales in there. Not sure how that's going to work out. Nope. And I've never really gotten very... Oh wow, that sucked. I never really got very big into manure and what's that other stuff? The liquid stuff. I've never messed with that before, so I might end up having to... Okay, now what the hell? How do you work this thing? Cruise control, unload here. Alright, well, how do I get the little chute to come out? Select tool, no. Let me just try unload here and see what happens. Control I. No! No! Wow, that could have told you. I thought it'd have a chute that like you could switch sides or something like some of them do, but no, you've got to you gotta be pointing the right way. Yeah, see, there you go. So good thing I brought the bale spikes with me. Open that up. Unfold the tools, straw. Oh, we're on that thing there. There we go. Yeah, them two bales just popped out on their own. It says it's only made for one bale, so that's probably why. Just now starting to fill in the middle of the pig pasture, so that means probably going to need to put that third bale in there too. You know what? I think this baler is actually made for the round bales. If you look at that back little gate, it looks like you set the round bale on that back gate, and then it just flips it in there. It almost looks like that's what that's for. But if we used round bales, it'd be too hard to pick them all up. You'd have to do them all by front end loader. So 70 animals takes quite a bit of straw bedding. So alright, we got that taken care of. I'm going to drive over here. I'm going to grab the semi truck, go and empty the harvesters. Oh, didn't want to do that, because this is going to have to go into the farm so we can put bedding down for cows too. Where's Big Bud at? Big Bud's done. Looks like that cultivator's going to be in the way there. Let's see if I can tab. Get this guy. See if I can get this guy and drag it out of the way. Oh, and there's a plow too. So this thing's only going to get used very rarely. Basically only when we do corn. Unless that Big Bud thing has problems, has too many problems or something. So I've been just throwing everything out of the way over here. It almost looks like there's a cave down there in them rocks. I might check out here in a second. Well, nah, I ain't gonna mess with that. See that cave there? I'm not even sure if you can get to it, but I do need to use the train to go sell off my last harvest. So I'll leave this here for now. I gotta bring the water tanker back anyways. So I'll bring this to the pigs, pick up the semi truck, empty the last of the corn, and then bring that to the pigs and see if I can see if it'll fit in the pig thing. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to I might have to buy a small silo to keep over here by the pigs, or I can just use that train silo to store stuff. So leave that there. Wait, that's the wrong side. Alright, now this is... So I can leave this corn header over here with the rest of the corn stuff. It's basically all my corn equipment. Leave that right there. Hopefully I don't lose it. Leave this here for now. See, I've never done these pigs before, so I don't know if I overfill it with corn, if I can put the other stuff in or not. That's a question I'm not sure about. I mean, I know I put quite a bit of corn in there. Oh, wrong way. Nope. This way. Yeah, there we go. Them sure look like some happy pigs. They don't know they're gonna be baking soon. Alright, let's get the oats. And the oats will need to go in the silo. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Hit this last little bit. Yeah, well, I really like the way I got my setup going, you know, a nice big farm. I like being close to the train station there. I like this modded map. I even like the farm that they got on the modded map already. The only thing that's kind of a pain is this railroad track is kind of close to the fields, and that causes a little bit of problems, but fill that up. While that's doing that, now this is going to be a test here, because well, you know what, I think I did use the big bud on that field that the semi-truck's in now, so it should be able to handle these smaller fields if I can get over the railroad tracks. There we go. Yeah, Big Bud only goes 19 mile an hour, but he can handle anything in this game. So let's see what the pigs eat. Wait. And grow something for them. So wheat, barley, soybeans. So we got a bunch of soybeans in the train station. Sugar beets and potatoes. We don't have nothing for that. And man, that would take millions of dollars worth of stuff. So we might just have to buy those. But everything else we've got, so let's just do some We'll just do some barley. So reproduction rate 20 hours. Next animal 20 hours. Productivity is 59%. So let's grow some. Wait, which one's wheat and barley? Barley is that one. Yeah, we'll just grow some barley. Oh, not I. What's the button for that? Y. Okay. Barley. Higher. So this is, what is this? Oats. So we'll take this back to the farm silo. Then after that, I think we're going to take a train ride, and then and that'll be the end of the video. Yeah, I really like my setup here. It's all working out pretty good. I don't know how interesting it is to watch as a video. We're right next to the whale bones. If you see over there, that's a whale skeleton. Alright, let's hop in our train. And we grew soybeans, so in that big field. So that's what we're going to be selling, is soybeans. Right there. Let's see. I've never done this before, but I watched a video on it. Oh, I'm not on the right one. Let's see this one. Open cover. And we go to start filling. Soybeans. And this was, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 semi-trailers full. Whatever it is, it would take like 3-4 trips with the semi-trailer to take all this out to sell it. $90,000. That doesn't seem like a whole lot. Maybe that's all the more this thing will hold. Let me see if I can fill some more here. Come on, stop moving. We'll close the cover on this one. Move to the next one down. Can't see it. Back up just a little more. Soybeans. Yeah, we still have some soybeans left. And that was it. Just a little squirt. Alright, well, whatever. We've got a load to sell, so. I'm not exactly sure where on the map this place is. It should be the main, it should be a port, a rail port. Oh, there's some volleyball nets down there. Looks like a sandcastle on an island. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the main port here. Hit the brakes. And then we should switch to the right thing and hit I. And the money's going up. We started with 4 million. Let's see how much money we make off of this load. Almost 185,000 from soybeans, from one train car of soybeans. Another 3,500. So alright, that was selling off the stuff there. So alright, let's see, I gotta bring this water tanker back and get everything planted and then speed up time, and we'll be ready for getting the food ready for the cows, the mixed rations. But before I can do that, I can use the trailer to get the other types of food that go to the pigs. So yeah, I still have a lot of stuff to do. This is just the general farm here, you know. That's how I'm doing it. So alright, I guess I'll see you guys later.